Hello everybody, so I'm reviewing the film Don't Grow Up, which is directed by Thierry, who directed Goal of the Dead, a zombie football film that I thought was sort of okay, and was sort of cool, and then this is written by Garel, don't know if I pronounced that name right. This stars a lot of young actors that I haven't really seen in many films before. The only person that I sort of recognised was Darren Evans, who's been in the film Submarine and was in the TV series My Mad Fat Diary, and when I saw him in this I was sort of excited because he always brings the good comedy to most things. This is about a group of youths who are in a foster home and they wake up one day and all the adults have gone and there's something weird happening in the town. So Don't Grow Up is a film that I was really excited for. This starts out with all these really nice shots of all these foggy like forests, and then the whole town is foggy. The kids, after they find out there's no adults around, they're going to leave the foster home and go and look in the town, and the town's all abandoned, it's all foggy everywhere. And there's some really beautiful cinematography in the opening parts, and there's sort of this weird, suspenseful and tense atmosphere with all the fogginess of the town, and just with there being no one there, it's a bit creepy. And then we get this really sort of strong opening where I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be one of my favourite horrors of this year. Because it starts out, it's really strong, it's creepy, it's very suspenseful, and all these crazy things are happening. And like when the kids find out, there's one point where they pick up something and all of a sudden they just hear this thing, and it's just like there's a moment where that's sort of creepy and you're sort of like, okay, what the hell's going on? And you get this very strong opening, this where you think it's going to be this really crazy horror throughout, and then it just turns into a really disappointing film that throws in a love story where it doesn't need to have a love story, and just ends really poorly. I was excited for this, and when it had such a strong opening, and when I was in my head I was thinking, okay, this is going to be one of my favourite horrors of this year, I just really thought that was going to happen, and then it just turns really disappointing. It has all this stuff written in that is just so unnecessary. The love story that is in this film is just so very pointless, and it doesn't have anything to it. It's not stitched together well. It just doesn't make sense as to why it's happening. It doesn't add anything to the story, and by the end of the film you are left with a big question. Like you want more answers because there's so much stuff in the film that doesn't get answered, and then you get to the end and you're just like, this film has so many plot holes, and you're sort of starting to wonder why this film even happened and why the makers even made it, because they have this really cool idea and this creative idea, and the potential of it just gets ruined, and it's so disappointing because this could have been an awesome horror. There could have been so much to this film, and there's a massive missed opportunity right here. Strong opening, and there's one scene round near the end where I was like, okay, it's going to return to that strong opening, and then it goes to the scene that's only on screen for about 2 minutes, and then it goes back to being the mess and the horrible love story that it was after the strong opening. It's such a shame that a film can have such a strong opening, and in your head you think, okay, this is going to be one of my favourite horrors of the year, and then it just goes completely downhill. It's sad because I was really excited for this. It gets a 2 out of 5 from me because I do like the strong opening, and I do like some scenes of this, and I do like the cinematography because there is some beautiful cinematography in this film. But in the end, it's just a massive missed opportunity and doesn't reach the full potential that it should have done. And it's just very unnecessary, the things that they throw in here. So that's my review for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye.